Right now, we sleaze with Fram.
You may have seen this story floating around. Liam Payne's girlfriend was in a quote-unquote hostage situation, according to one of her friends.
When?
This is Kate Cassidy. This is the girl who was on the trip with Liam Payne in Argentina.
So after he died, she was hostage?
According to a friend, she wanted to leave sooner. She was kind of worried about him, so she stayed for a few weeks, ultimately deciding to go home. She's 25 years old. She's an influencer. She extended her trip, but then she left, and her friend said she felt trapped during her time in Argentina. It's such a tragic, sad story.
And she, filmed her whole way home. I saw people were showing clips of that. Influencer. But yeah, he had interesting relationships with these girls.
Did you see this story? A woman falling overboard from the Taylor Swift themed cruise?
Yes. And did you see the other big cruise story?
No.
That hundreds of people were filmed, and they actually named the ship. I'm not going to name it right now. You can look for it. But one of the stewards, if he saw you and he thought you were cute, he was planting a camera in your bathroom at private parts angle area.
Oh, boy.
And he was also going in and hiding under the beds, I believe, in some of the rooms and sticking his arm out and filming.
Think about the lawsuits.
Class action. They're already getting deep into it. Google it. It's a crazy story. You should Google it to see if you were on. It was earlier this year.
If you were on that cruise.
If you were on this cruise, this could affect you. But the Taylor, why did the Taylor Swift lady jump?
66-year-old woman fell overboard.
Oh, fell.
Taylor Swift-themed Royal Caribbean cruise in the Bahamas. Wow, I guess the Coast Guard joined forces with the Royal Bahamas Defense Force after the incident occurred. It occurred at night on Tuesday. Search efforts were launched immediately with an airplane crew and a helicopter crew involved in the operation. The search for the woman continued until Wednesday. This was organized. It was a fan-led group in my cruise era. That's so sad.
They didn't find her?
This is all I have right now, that she fell overboard.
Damn.
I'll look and see if there is an update on that. But, you're getting everybody together really to celebrate, right? And then this happens.
I just don't know how you fall over on a cruise ship. It's not like they're little balconies.
How do you fall over?
That you've got to really try.
Unless alcohol was involved. I don't know.
Alcohol or someone pushed you.
Barnes, I am traumatized by this story. Liam Neeson will retire from action films in 2025.
What are you and Lanny going to do?
What are we going to do? He's hinted at retirement from the genre. He's 72 now. Of course, Taken, The Commuter. I can name like 10 of them. He's so good in them, but he told People magazine, I'm 72. It has to stop at some stage. You can't fool audiences.
Well, 72, look at Sting. Just a few nights ago, sold out in Atlanta. He was all about it.
I mean, come on. Now, I'm a Jason Segel fan. You're not watching Shrinking, but you should on Apple TV.
Yeah, sell me on it in 10 seconds.
Shrinking?
Yeah.
Well, first of all, it's about a bunch of therapists, but the therapists also need therapy.
Okay.
That kind of thing.
Okay, I like that.
Yeah, and Harrison Ford is hysterical in it. But Jason Segel, this is really funny. He was on the Today Show, and he talked about his full frontal nude scene in that movie, remember, Forgetting Sarah Marshall? He didn't tell his parents about the scene and then took them to the premiere. His mom's reaction is just priceless.
I did not tell my mom that I did full frontal nudity. And then I brought her to the premiere.
No.
Yeah, they're going to be so mad I'm telling this story right now. My parents are sitting next to me, and all of a sudden the breakup scene happens, and there I am, fully naked, and the audience is gasping, and I look to my mom expecting her to be laughing, and she is like beet red. She said, "Why didn't you tell me?" I said, "I thought it would be a funny joke." She said, "This is not a funny joke." And then she sent an email to my family that said, "I would like to inform you that Jason has chosen to do full frontal nudity in his upcoming film. However, I assure you, it's not gratuitous and essential to the plot."
No way.
Hi, Mom. I love you so much.
Bravo, Mom.
Minus the full frontal. That was a really funny movie.
I did not realize this story. Did you realize that Ted Danson, he and Kelsey Grammer were on Cheers forever, but that they haven't talked since then?
No, I did not.
Much?
No.
this is crazy. Ted Danson was on Where Everybody Knows Your Name podcast, and he revealed that he and Kelsey Grammer have not talked much since Cheers ended. I was shocked.
I feel like I got stuck a little bit with you during the Cheers years. I have a memory of getting angry at you once.
Yeah, you came and told me that one day, and that was good.
It's stuck in both of our memories.
Yeah.
But I feel like I missed out on the last 30 years of Kelsey Grammer, and I feel like it's my bad, my doing, and I almost feel like apologizing to you. No, I don't feel like I apologize.
Thank you.
To you and me.
I wish we'd
that I
more time
sat back,
together.
and didn't, and I really do apologize.
Thanks.
Yeah.
You said something wonderful to me, though, too, that I quote to other people. When I turned 40, you came up and you said, you know what it means, don't you? Now that you're 40. It means you're finally worth having a conversation with.
Wow, that's so interesting, and he apologizes. That's your Celebrity Sleaze.